I'm Gloria Tussell.
And I'm M. Scott Ruben.
And this is Backstage Babble.
Now, we have some very special guests with us here.
Yes.
Direct from the front of house.
The people who decide where you will be sitting, the box office powerhouses, Lenny and Winifred, Breezy. I'm sorry, my love.
It's actually Louise.
Okay.
But my parents call me Wheezy.
They loved the Jeffersons.
And who doesn't? 'Cause great show.
Amen. Yes. Now, we know that we are nothing without an audience. We're just actors talking to each other in a dank, dark theater.
Yes. But we know, my love, my darling, my handsome Dan, that no matter how many people are in the audience, you've paid to see us, and we must give you our all.
Like when only 3 people and a guide dog showed up to your one-woman performance of Erin Brockovich the musical.
That dog barked through my whole opening number. Put a muzzle on that thing. So, box office people, what has been one of your most challenging moments in the box office?
I would have to say when Crazy Carla came into the vestibule right before the audience started to show up.
You're not gonna tell that one?
Well, wouldn't you say that was the most challenging?
Either that or when it was raining on Mrs. Wong in H103.
She was madder than a wet cat.
She does my mani-pedi at Happy Nails at the mall.
Yes, and you do not want to make her mad. I nearly lost a toe once.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead, tell us about Crazy Carla.
Well, bless her heart. She came in, and quite often we'll give her coffee and donuts from the green room, but this time she looked a little disoriented.
Disoriental? Wait, are we talking about Mrs. Wong again? Kidding!
Oh, darling, we've talked about this. It's inappropriate.
Worked in the 70s.
Like some other things.
Well, we were yelling at her through the ticket window slot, but she wasn't answering, and just when Lenny went out to help her, she pulled down her pants.
And we just froze, and then she did her deed right there in the vestibule.
It was awful. We had to call the janitor, the phones were ringing, and the audience was set to walk in the door at any minute.
And this was before the new guy, Sean, so Jim came down and put some of that deodorized sawdust up on it, like when a kid pukes in grade school.
And a big box.
Why didn't you just clean it up?
We have no idea, but then all these gray hairs started to come in, and they had no clue, so they just put their purses on the box and took out their compacts and lipsticks.
All these little old ladies were putting on their makeup on top of this huge box of poo.
Well, that certainly is an interesting story. You both have such challenging jobs.
That's all the time we have today. So, if you go to the theater and there's a cardboard box in the box office, you've been forewarned. Darling.
Backstage.